So in this video, I will try to review my Ibanez Prestige RGR 5221 TFR after using it for almost 1 month. I bought it on November 17, 2023, and today's date is when I'm recording this video is December 14, 2023. So in my other video, I already described the full spec of the guitar, so I will not repeat that again here, and I will just show you the overall spec on the screen right now somewhere, and you might want to pause the video here if you need to. So I will tell you the reasons why I decided to bought this one, even though I just bought another guitar earlier this year. To be honest, in this year alone, I bought two guitars. One had Rush FR cab and one Boss multi-effect. So these pictures describe what I feel this year. But anyway, before that, let's have a quick sound check. So the reasons why I like this guitar a lot. The first thing first, a reverse headstock. This makes the tension of the string in my favor, which means the bass side has a stronger tension rather than the treble side. In my opinion, this is the ideal tension for the guitar. And the second one is the sheer simplicity. It is loaded with the high output bare knuckle humbucker pickup with 3 toggle switch and a coil tap. So you have 6 sounds, although I rarely use the coil tap, and also it has the fixed bridge and a locking tuner. Depending on your playing style, you might want to have a tremolo system on your guitar, but for me, I find it is very rare for me to play with the tremolo, and I already have another guitars, including another Ibanez that already loaded with the ZR tremolo bridge anyway, so this time I just want a simple and reliable shredding machine. The third reasons, this is a stainless steel frets. The Prestige RG 5000 series are the first made in Japan Ibanez guitar that are loaded with the stainless steel frets as a default from the factory. The fourth one is the visual. It has a unique combination of the top ash and a mahogany back. I just love the beautiful wood grain. Also the color, the orange color with the ebony fingerboard. So this is like a Halloween color theme. So I mean, how cool is that? So, and also with the Luminlay side dots. So it looks so cool in the dark. I will show you how it looks in the dark on the screen right now. And the fifth reason is playability. So how do you define playability? Everybody is different, but for me, to define the playability, this is just a personal opinion. So the string action from the 12th fret until the 24th fret should be relatively the same. And up until now, as far as I knew, only Ibanez that could pull this off out of the box. Usually, in another brand of the guitar, the action from the 12th fret will get higher and higher and higher once it's reached the 24th fret, but not on the Ibanez. The string action are relatively the same, and that's how I like it to be. And the sixth reasons is the price. It is the cheapest Ibanez Prestige that is already loaded with the stainless steel frets. And since I live in Japan in my younger years, and currently I also work with Japanese people for the past 16 years or so, so I'm quite fluent in my Japanese language. So in fact, my Japanese language is actually better than my English. So I did some research. I went and did some research about this model and found the information on the Japanese website related with the guitar news. So it was from an article posted in 2020 when Ibanez first announced this model. The MSRP was around 308,000 Japanese yen with tax included, and the street selling price was around 231,000 Japanese yen with tax included. That was the price on 2020 during the pandemic. So you might want to convert that into your currency. And of course, after that, the price went up a little bit more. And looking at the serial number, my Ibanez here was made in 2021. And I'm quite lucky because I could get it here in Indonesia with the price exactly the same with the street price on Japan on 2020, which is around 231,000 yen. So it is just as if I bought this guitar in Japan directly in 2020, even though I bought it here in Indonesia in 2023. So of course, you need to convert the Japanese yen to the currency in wherever you live right now. But the point is, I think I got quite a good deal with the guitar. So the seven reasons. It's made in Japan and came with a cool hard case. The red color inside the hard case, wow damn, I just really love it. And also it is my first made in Japan guitar that I bought. But having that said, there were some concern points that I want to mention to you right now. The first one, by default, out of the factory, the string action height was set around 3 mm on fret 12, both on the treble and then on the bass side, which is not an optimal setup. Even if you look on the Ibanez official maintenance manual, the height should be 1.5 mm on the fret 14 on the treble side and 2 mm on fret 14 on the bass side. But when I got this, it was around 3 mm more or less on the both bass and treble side. So initially when I bought this, because it's made in Japan, right? So it should be set up at the optimal height from the Ibanez, right? Well, that is not the case here. But luckily, it is quite an easy fix. You can do it yourself. You just use the tools that Ibanez give you in the hard case. And if you want to set a perfect radius, you can also use something like this, the under gauge radius guitar. And then, but if you want to save the money, you can also Google the keyword guitar radius on the Google, and then you might end up finding something like this, the diagram for the radius gauge. You just print this one and then cut it and then put it on the quite hard piece of paper like this one, and then so this is mine. So I made the DIY guitar radius gauge in the past. And the next one, so after you corrected the string height for you might want to adjust the pickup height because now the string height has been changed. I will not go into the details here because each guitarist has their own taste regarding the pickup height. And the second concern point, I bought this on the November 17th, so I believe at the third or the fourth day, which means around November 20 or so, I found that there was one occurrence where if I quickly changed the switch from the neck pickup to the bridge pickup, it didn't connect and cutting out on me. So it only happened one time. And on the next day, I tried an intensive testing. So switching pickup as fast as possible like this, probably more than 100 times in a row. So like, and then it happened again one time out of like more than 100 times. So in total it happened twice where it's cutting out on me, where due to the high speed when switching up the pickup, the bridge pickup is cutting out, which means there is no sound on the bridge pickup. So I called my luthier to get some advice. He said that unfortunately the three-way switch is currently out of stock in his place, but for the first aid, just put in some contact cleaner, spray it in inside the switch, and then see whether it could resolve the problem or not. And so I did. I went out and bought a contact cleaner. I sprayed down here inside the switch, and voila, the problem is gone. I've been playing this until now, so almost 1 month, and it never occurred again. So I do not know what went wrong at that time. Either there was a small dust particle inside here when it was in the store. So, but anyway, I'm so happy that the problem now has gone. So, the third concern point, the inlay is offset on the base side. For my personal taste, I prefer like, well, for example, I like the Schecter Sun Valley Super Shredder style, where it's offset on the bass side before the 12th fret, but the offset is on the treble side after the 12th fret. So, but it's just a very minor things. And the third concern point, this is actually not a concern point for me, but it might be a big concern point for you. The neck is the slimmest neck ever. It is called a Super Wizard. So either you will love this neck or you will hate it. There is no in between. I believe this is the slimmest neck that your money can get for a production model guitar. So some of you that watched my other video last year might remember what I said, that after 12 years playing Ibanez guitar, I have to move away from it and finally bought another guitar with a thicker neck due to the injury on my left arm. So I'm not trying to contradict myself here. So at that time, it is the truth that at that time the injury has made so much discomfort in my hand with a slim neck. So but this year, so thanks God, so it's already healed. With a proper technique, the slimmer neck like this, or should I say the slimmest neck on the market right now, is far more suitable on my with my playing style. And it is a factor. It is also a factor when I evaluate a guitar for the playability, which is the neck. The conclusion. So if you want a cool reverse headstock, the eye-catching color, so just a simple, no-nonsense, high-output, fixed bridge, riffing shredding machine that is reliable and always in tune, well, you really should consider this model. But last but not least, if you want to hear more sound from this guitar in the full mix, like this, or this, be sure to check out my other videos on the description below. So that's all from me. Thank you and bye bye.